Hey guys, welcome back or welcome to my YouTube channel. In case you are new, I'm Sheersho and I do videos about technology, lifestyle, productivity, and software engineering. I am a full time software engineer, so that's kind of fun. Today, I wanted to do this video on how you can increase and maintain your productivity standards day by day while using resources and tools which are usually mostly web based and mobile based, so that you can hack into your daily routines, track them, and also set goals. Now, the tool that I'm going to be using today is called Notion. I'm sure most of you might have heard of it. In case you don't know what Notion does, so it's basically a web based tool which helps you to replace calendars, to-do lists, and basically all documents that can be written down on paper. Super customizable. So before we begin this show and walkthrough, I'd like to talk about some things which might be useful writing down on Notion. So we're going to be talking about recipes, workout charts, YouTube video ideas, homepage, daily tasks, as well as a very useful thing which I think could really help a lot of you guys is making an expense tracker for checking out how much you're spending throughout the month and where you can save on and what transactions you did, and it also gives you an option to upload documents up to a certain size, which is I think 5 MB for free. So basically, that gives you almost unlimited access to create as many databases as you want. And we'll just check this out. So stay tuned and let's move. So before we begin with writing down our ideas from person to person, I just thought to write it out because it would, make sure that your ideas as well as goals are administered. Now, some of the things which were there on my mind were, tracking workout goals, how frequently I'm going to the gym, how many habits like maybe going to bed early, or maybe drinking water, or maybe eating fruits, learning a new language, and even tracking some things like my bills, expenditures, as well as the last thing would be making sure that there's an expense tracker which I can review every month. So these were some of the things which I had on my list. You can feel free to think about anything on your own. So the first thing we are going to do is just log into Notion. I'll attach the link in the description down below, um, and then you can just enter your basic details, get registered on their platform, and you'll receive a link with your password so that you can log in. That's going to be required the first time. There are other options available like Google sign in as well. We'll come back to that later. The first thing which we are going to do here is be showing you some of the things which I have already done, and on the basis of that, I'll also show you some other tricks which might be useful while you make your own Notion template. I'll also attach the link of all these templates down below so that you can duplicate these. I'll show you what duplicating is just in a while. So the first Notion template which I wanted to show you is of my habit tracker. So I've already written the descriptions on how to use it, just in case you don't know. So I'll just explain it. I've made a very simple chart for monitoring my habits, which I'm currently trying to solve. I know some of these might be really naive, but just bear with me for a moment. So the first thing is workouts, waking up early, creating new YouTube videos. I'm also trying to make sure that I read and have no phone while I'm in the bed. And this is something which I am yet to discover. So and there's also these columns which you can customize as well. So these property types are kind of depending on what kind of column you want to create. So I've created around these several columns for each day of the week, the name of the habit, and the goal. So usually, yeah, I've already created certain options like 1, 2, or 3 days a week, and up to 7 days a week. And these goals might be customizable depending on what you are wanting to have. Um, Other than that, there's a weekly status of whether you are not or able to reach your goals. So the best thing I like about this template is that when you're done with this current week, the current week is going off March 3rd. Maybe if you want to launch a new week, you can do that just by clicking here. It will duplicate the entire table, right? And you'll get a fresh new template which you can configure and set your goals accordingly. And then you can archive your old week's habits to the list of archives here, which you can access later like this. So this is an archive of earlier weeks, so that's pretty cool. And I am really excited so that I can fill much more of this. Now, the second one which I wanted to show you was something related to bills. Now, I know I've showed broadband bills over here, but the bills you want to put here might be of any type. So it might be your electricity bills, might be your LPG gas cylinder bills, it might be your Geo phone recharges or anything. So just for an example here, so I usually get my broadband bill on the 3rd of every month. I've also made sure that I attach the PDF copy of the bill here. So you can upload the files here. I have just selected the type of the column here to be files and media. You can do any option here which you can see, right? I have also set the price so that I can get a sum of all the bills and get the amount of the bill I am going to pay. You can have unlimited file attachments over here up to what I earlier said, the size of 5 MB. So that's pretty much cool. You can also set counts here, and percentages, values, and operations which people usually perform on spreadsheets here. So that's pretty much about broadband bills. Moving on to the next one, we have an expense tracker. Now, this one is yet to be populated, so let me do it for you. So let's say I have an expense. Let's say I buy an Amazon Kindle over here. I might want to have a photo of it later, right? But I'm not going to attach it right now. I have up space for receipt. Let's say I buy it today. Right, I select the date and I can also enter the amount here. Okay, well, you can also configure the currency over here. Currently it is number. You can format this number, and you can also put the currency type you want of your choice. Right now I'll keep it simple as that. And let's say you want another expense. Let's say groceries on Sunday. So I can also add that. Maybe I have to go shopping tomorrow. I'll be adding that in the second part of this video. Let's say I have a groceries of 123, and I just like that amount. Then I can also add new rows by clicking here. The best part I like about this is that you can just calculate the sum or the average of all your expenses, and it's simple as that. You don't have to write any formulas on your own. That's a bit about expense tracking. Now I'll move to my dashboard, you can say my goals and aspirations. So as you can see, these are a few widgets which I've created. Now I could have tracked this on a separate Notion template as well, but I've decided to put some of the important ones here. So the outcomes you might want to put in your week, and there's a checklist for doing that. And you can refresh this and put all the old ones in your archives as many times as you want. So that's pretty much it about this week. Every day you have a weekly view, and you also have a monthly, quarterly, 6 monthly, yearly, all types of time periods. You can set a goal, and you can just edit your tasks from here. So that's pretty cool. Other than that, you have next actions like I know some of them are pre-filled. I actually got some ideas from someone, so I've added some of the context, due dates, dance. I've not put the exact values yet, but I have to fill that out. So that's something. My projects, my 12-week outcomes, and things which are coming up. I've also connected my Google Calendar over here so that whatever gets updated over there automatically synchronizes with the calendar I have over here. This is just a widget to show that you can just sign in with Google to make sure that this feature gets enabled and you don't have to do anything. That's pretty simple. So that's all about the first part of my video. Stay tuned for part 2. Thank you.